Hello, 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 and welcome once again to a Prog Reborn. My name is M. Kosler. This is my progression style playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. If you like what I'm doing, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like on the stream or the VOD. It doesn't matter which. Really helps out. Get my name out there with that old YouTube algorithm. If you'd like to know when next I go live, easiest and best way at the moment is to hit that subscribe button so that you can get those go live notifications. Oh, right. If you don't exactly know what a progression style playthrough is, didn't do all this yesterday and totally got befuddled. If you don't know what a progression style playthrough is, you can always check out the link in the description below. Or if you happen to be in live chat, you can type in !intro and my helpful bot will give you a link to that same video. One final word of warning, this is not a first time playthrough, this is not a reaction style playthrough. I am currently up to date as of this recording, patch at 6.5, though 6.55 is coming right around the bend. And I could bring up all sorts of information from anywhere, either between now and 6.5, supplemental material, even talk about Dawn Trail during these conversations. So if you're worried about spoilers at all, this is your warning to leave. Alrighty. So yesterday was a change of pace, considering all of the info that came out of the keynote. I decided I wanted to look over it, give a little explanation on what happened during the keynote, if you happen to not watch, and a couple of sort of fan theories on what I think might be happening with some of the bigger reveals. But since we've done that, I think it's time we get back on the MSQ train. Keep this thing chugging along. We're pretty close to the end, if I remember correctly. We got a bunch of 47s and a couple 48s. We are on quest level 46, so we're getting pretty close. We just rescued the scions from, what's the name of the castrum in Mordona? Castrum Sentry, that's right. And it was revealed that the dastardly Thancred was behind it all along. Obviously, we know that he is not in control of his own actions. He's being controlled by La Habrea. If he has something to do with that necklace that he wears, I don't know. They'll explain a little bit more when we get closer. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on it. Once the people of Eorzea learn that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have returned, they will surely rally to our cause. We need only sound the clarion call. That's right. The very last thing that we saw before we took our little break was the Black Wolf, Gaius Van Baelsar, unveiled the completed Ultima weapon, and sent out a ultimatum to the city-states of Eorzea. Surrender or die. And the leaders of 3 of the 4 city-states, Limsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah, are currently meeting in the Sultanah's chambers, discussing what their response should be. And I think our idea is to go and tell them that we can still fight. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearn for heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tro-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo. Oh, I hope my singing doesn't bother you. I'm rather fond of this little ditty. It reminds me of home. That's what you said, like, a million years ago. Did they not update your, what do you think, sorry, I did this. What do you think, Em? Was she impressed? Do you think she might consider, you know? Sorry we had to resort to such dramatic methods to escape. Things escalated so quickly that, that Alphino and I saw no other alternative. Gotta get back into my voice acting. That wasn't at all how I expected things to play out, but at least we escaped with our lives. Philly is greatly concerned by recent developments concerning the Council of the Alliance Leaders. Grim tidings, Em. It seems that word of the Ultima weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the Fragrant Chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Nothing can be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Em, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Alrighty. Wish to leave the landing area. Yes! Please understand, we can't open the gate. It's just impossible. Houston Strip, that's the middle level. We've got a poor paladin. A poor paladin player. The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the doors, sir. I'm sorry. You're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter. Voice acted.
We keep treading the same.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Kind of spitting.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raubahn. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alfinord? Minfilia?
Alfinord?
Seven hells! Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Raoban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
Got it. Not in my face.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Raoban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We old dons who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eotia!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy
Please, my friends, you have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Boom, boom, boom. Ring return. Back in the sands. We got the music playing now. Yeah, we got some folks back. Medea's sister drew her last breath here in the battle with the Empire. To her, the fight for Eorzea's future was more important than her homeland. True to her beliefs to the end, she was. For who your sister was. No matter how dark the night, one day the dawn will break. As long as brave souls like yourself take up our cause, the Scions will never stand down. Hey, it's Ehrenwald. I should have done something. Done anything. But I didn't, and now Abba and Ale are... will not let it be for nothing. I will earn this. Came away with our lives, though our losses weigh heavy in our hearts. We must carry on for those who have fallen. As one age endeth, and another doth rise, so do our struggles wax and wane. What would thou ask of me? How fares the realm? Souls from ether far, strangers from strange lands, yester with thine eyes, morrow by thine hands. By my reckoning, these words from the divine chronicles tell of the warriors of light. With the cloudless vision of the past, they forge the way into the future. Mine interpretation, it ringeth true with that which I have witnessed. Anybody else hiding behind here? Nope. There. Instead of gratitude for coming to his rescue, Papalimo called me a scatterbrain. The next time he gets caught by the Empire, I'm leaving him to rot. Had I not intervened, that Garlean soldier may well have done for Ida, lowering her guard in the heat of battle as though she were on an evening stroll. How much of a scatterbrain can she be? At least we cannot fault her for being inconsistent. We may have surmounted the latest trial, but the worst is yet to come. We must remain focused. I will not see our efforts wasted in futile regret. As for Thancred, he and I have much to discuss. The counteroffensive to come will require the total commitment of every allied nation, as well as the flawless coordination of all forces. I pray the Council understands this. I understand that you gave our fallen brothers and sisters proper burial. I'm sure they appreciated it. When the Empire is beaten and all is over, let's visit them at the church. She hasn't said a word to me since the rescue. Was it all for nothing? What's next on our agenda? We're ready to get to work. For many years, I have dedicated my life to the research and development of Magitech, unable or unwilling to see the repercussions of my work. And though I have since left Garnold behind, its scientists continue to build upon my work. I fear that this new weapon may be another example of that, an ancient relic enhanced with technologies that I created. And even should that be the case, it would still require a brilliant mind to... No, he didn't.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
To surrender?
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again.
Again.
Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you?
Forget who this
It's
is.
all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Very well-timed nod. Hey. What does this saying the quest level is? 49. That's a huge jump. All right. Let's go and we need to do some of these dungeons. Oh, there's a quest here? Oh, that's probably for something we can't do yet. y'all have anything? No, you don't have anything new to say. Kobold, the Valley of the Skull. Let me just look on this. Kobold initiative. Let me double check. Kobold initiative. Now that is 2.0. Okay. Slav has a plan that requires an adventurer's aid. Read me the riptides of the winds, and brace yourself for the coming storm. Learned as much as when I sailed as a Yellowjacket, The wisdom of the seas served me just as well on land. The beast tribes are a storm in the brewing, and neither the scions nor the city-states can allow themselves to be caught unawares. Nay, we must strike first and nip the storm in the bud. I'd start with the kobolds. I reckon they've grown a bit too big for their breeches of late. One more thing I learned as a Yellowjacket is that your ship is only as steady as your crew. Before taking on the kobolds, I've a mind to round up some new allies. In Camp Overlook, you'll find a crew of pirates who've been pillaging and plundering, and now fly the flag of the Maelstrom. I'd bring them on board to fight the kobold menace, but I've a notion that an honest plea from yourself would be more convincing. Might you travel to Camp Overlook and speak with Commander Blow in my stead? You're doing us a great service, What about this one? This is the Valley of the Skull. Into the Valley of the Skull. Into the Valley of the Skull. Do that one, cool. Rodolph would have you lend your assistance to the Maelstrom's cause. I call upon you, as a fellow scion am, to assist our allies in meeting a mutual objective. The Maelstrom needs every sword it can summon to stifle the Sahagan advance. I implore you to journey to Camp Skull Valley, discuss the matter with Falk, and render what remedy you can. What does Urianger have? Primal Fear. Oh, this is the Odin quest. Cool. But I thought Odin was 2.5. This is patch 2.0. Let's hold off on that one. Can't do it without you. Stan would seek your aid in putting a plan of his into motion. My dear friends, Abba and Alui, there we are, came to the Scions with a burning passion to deliver this realm from darkness, a passion that I could never muster. They fought bravely and with honor until they could fight no more. Me, I was never worth much on the battlefield. I wanted nothing more than to honor my fallen comrades, to carry on their fight. But how? One day it struck me. I may be woefully lacking on the battlefield, but my mind is sharp enough. I resolved to plot a course of action and recruit capable allies to our cause. I think it's clear to me. We can ill afford to be distracted by the beast tribes with more ominous storm clouds gathering on the horizon. To that end, we must find strong and loyal allies to quell the beastman menace. Are you familiar with the U, perhaps? A tribe of fearsome hunters and huntresses. I'm convinced that they would prove invaluable allies in the battle against the Amalja, if only they could be won over. The U respect strength above all. I fear they'd sooner gut me than listen to my tale. But you, if you spoke, they would listen. I'm certain of it. So I ask, friend, travel to Forgotten Springs and speak with Udo Nun in my stead. Cool, cool, cool. Let's start with opening up some of these dungeons that we've had available for a bit. One of Elaine's, aren't he? That one's got a ghost in her attic, you know? She keeps sending other adventurers to the damn place she calls a palace, thinking they're going to bring her feller back. Was it 7 of us that day? One of them her feller. My best friend was another. As soon as we walked in, a tonberry attacked. It was dark and we couldn't get purchase on the floor, for 'twas covered in slime. Blood. What's more there to say? Only Elaine and I made it out by the grace of the 12. Everyone else is dead. I think I'd leave him behind. Leave my brother by another blood. If I hadn't seen what the Tonberry left, I saw no treasure there, only death. I've said my piece. If you still want to see for yourself, that's your business. I'll ferry ye there, for my adventuring days are over and I'm a boatman of this lake. He thinks they all live, ye see, all 5 of them, hiding from that Tonberry somewhere in the palace. She tried to flee the infirmary, and she told folk about her friends we needing rescuing, and she got sly. Poor lost Aline. Gold piece. Cool. Literally 0 experience. Still got some hunting logs to do as well. Hail, adventurer. Wait, do not tell me. Nedrick sent you. Tell me this, adventurer. Do you know how the Arm Vale earned its most enticing name? Allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with sulfur and mithril ore, though through reactions with the groundwater, combined to exude golden-hued fumes. A beautiful sight, that is, until you realize the damn death clouds are burning your chest from within. You still wish to take your life in your hands. I'll not be the one that stops you. But try not to get killed. I've dragged enough corpses out of the Vale to last a lifetime. Ba-dum-bum. There, that one gave me experience. Switch over to Bard. And let's, while we're at it, to Warrior. Check that we have the recommended gear. And we haven't done Zamail yet. So let's do Zamail. While we're waiting for the queue, let's do some hunting logs. Queue's already almost popped, we just need a healer. There's somebody needed this cobra. Five total, so 3 more. Get stunned. The cobra off. Sage healer. Doo doo doo. The sage maybe has, I think those are the, they're the newest. Oh yeah, the mandate weapons. I can't remember if they came from the raid or if they were the relic weapons. On all-seeing eye. Cool, cool, cool. Surprise, no ding, but what you gonna do? One of the only dungeons where line of sight pulling might actually be useful. Who gained Shirk? Boom, 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 boom. Cool, cool, cool. He just kind of falls off. He doesn't like jump off or push himself off. Just lands like a cat. Just standing right in front. It's a cleave, brother. Hey, we gotta level up. Always good. I think that puts us at 49 for the warrior. I'll do that. Yep, 49 for the warrior. Warrior's already done with their hunting log. Anybody else need late cobras? You need late cobras. How many of them? 5 as well. One more. Grab it from over here. I love seeing new paladins whenever they first get cover. Let's let this train go by before I finish this thought. Whenever they first get cover, they just use cover all the time. They're like, oh, hold on, I gotta cover that guy. Oh, I gotta, oh, main tank's taking a hit. Ooh, somebody needs hippogriffs. Just spamming things, didn't even pay attention to whether I had time left. Oh. Thank you. Who needs the Sozu? The Sozu? What do you mean not in line of sight? Come on. There we are. Anybody need these bonzes? It's not. Shramans. Somebody needs Shramans. Shraman. I want a Shraman with you. Shraman. I hope you like Shraman too. There's a Bob Marley documentary coming out. Well, not documentary. Movie. Biopic. That's the word I'm looking for. Coming out. That may be okay. Maybe horrible. Don't know. Six total, so 4 more of these. One more. How many seals do I have? I probably have enough to rank up. It's either 5,000 or 6,000. I can't remember. Off the dome. I'm gonna get to fight all of them at the same time. So let me back up. Let those seasoned adventurers take the brunt of the attack there. Cool. Some more Charmanas. One more. There's a Sozu. Q. These are higher level. R. Ready? You needed the BQs. Okay. Black Mage needed the Sozus. I guess a couple of them still have some stuff in, I think it's Northern Fanland. Camp Blue Fog and all that jazz. Thaumaturge got finished off there. Five total of these. Anything else? BQs spawn anywhere other than back there. So we might have to just wait a bit. Kill this bonds while we're waiting. Somebody making their way to the Crystal Tower for the first time. More. Cool, cool, cool. Done there. So what else do we need? You still need one more thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and... only got about 30 minutes left. So let's go ahead and finish off all of our hunting logs. Basilisco. Basilisks. There. Here. Two more. Two right over here. With a paladin's done. Also needs basilisks. Done. Black mage. Bard needs Arimen. Arimen are in the blue fog area. I think they're over here. There we are. There's some Arimen. Anybody else need basilisks? You do. This is done. Armin's almost certainly turning around. Sneak out of there quick enough. This basilisk is way over here. Hiding in the corner. Cool, cool, cool. Bard needs Humans. Total. A couple more and we might be completely done with hunting log. Fantastic. Well, outside of the twin adder, we're gonna have to go and catch up with. And then obviously rogue when we technically unlock that class. Like 2.4. Analog there. Right. Finished. 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 Not finished. Conjurer. Where's Conjurers? Conjurer needs Ariamens as well. Why aren't you showing up? Oh, because I'm not on Conjurer. There we are. We need 4 as a conjurer. Right. Yep, I think that's everybody. Bump, bump, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop. Awesome, 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 awesome. So let's see what to do with our last little bit. So that was going to end up taking a little bit longer than it ended up taking. So let's take a look. Probably go into another dungeon real quick. Arm Veil at 46 for a white mage. I could go back to Zamail. Let's do Arm Veil. We need to get it done. the mender. Here. Cool, cool. Sell that yourself. $9.8. $24. 9337. And all these we're going to go ahead and trust. Prep for when we need to start our crafting. Is this the same guy we saw earlier? No. Let's see. Bard needs a level, so we can have Bard pick this thing up. Every successful adventurer plays to his strength, and you have an inkling of what Agenbold might be after a few commissions in his stead. Whether can he spare a mare's tail roots? I've none on account of those young cadgers from the Black Shroud. Told them the root tea will settle that belly of yours, and the next thing I'm giving them all I have. Don't have them either. Why, every adventurer working these parts ought to carry some with them. A poultice of mare's tail keeps wounds from festering. You look a festering sort of fellow if I ever saw one. Since we're both short, how about you go and get some? 8 roots should do, I'd say. If this gets beyond, we'll say 7 minutes, we'll probably cancel the queue. Just do a few side quests before we call it for the stream. Three more of these. Inside here, maybe? Ah, it's over here. Which being the appropriate level for a for fate changes. I'm still kind of getting beat up. Where are the yields? Cool. Got beyond our 7-minute queue there. There you are, brother. Got what we need. Spindly white roots of a mare's tail, an aquatic plant that earns its name from its uncanny resemblance to a chocobo tail. 1, 2, 7, 8. Now, they'll need to be prepared, in seeing as how we're both... Are you fair certain you'll want one when that festering starts? Well, if you say so. I'll keep the lot. Much appreciate your kindness. Everyone has need of an adventurer sometimes, even among the brethren, and Agenbold has a most shocking request. Brother adventurer, hear me out. I need me a sample of catalytic ectoplasm. I'm not having much luck. It's no great shakes, mind you. First, go to Rathfrost, slay yourself some plasmoids, then collect 3 samples of catalytic plasma. Douse the large crystallized tree with that. Wait a spell, and the bark will start crackling from the lightning that surges in the plasma. After that, it's like gardening on a gobu. The ectoplasm comes scampering over without a care in the world. Hit that right quick, and you got yourself some catalytic ectoplasm. Why do I want you to get it? Come now, brother, let's not go prying into the unmentionables drawer. All in good time, all in good time. Dragoon's almost leveled. So this way. It's this way. Here. Direction. It's in that way. Ooh. I got a little jump scare right there. Oh, I was actually gonna fall. An ethereally charged mass of energy taken from a plasmoid. I have to lurk at an ambush spot. Oh. The Oggenbold. Got that little shocker. That's what I call an adventurer. You're a fearless one, brother. Ooh, swiving sons of 7 hells for 7 brothers. That hurts like a troll marrying my daughter. Hey, you see why I was none too keen on getting the bugger myself. I don't know what it is, but I've always ended up getting shocked. Maybe I'm lightning aspected, or straight lightning disrespected even. Just my luck that I keep getting commissions from these learned types. And about half of them and half the rest are studying lightning. Give up adventuring and be an agent at this rate. Cool, cool, cool. Right. Organ of choice in self-improving man. We can't actually do. We've got all these over here, but I think we're just going to call it with a few minutes to go. How far have I gotten, comrade guy? We just completed the next quest, which was where we convince all the folks to hang out or to fight back. But then it jumps to level 49 from level 47. So went and did my cleaned out all of my hunting logs and did a dungeon run and got my warrior up to 49 and my monk up to 49, so we can get back onto the MSQ. But would like to keep these in sync a little bit more. But yeah, we're gonna call it a little bit early. Just 5 minutes early though. Thank y'all for watching. Anybody else who was lurking, anybody who watches the VOD. Appreciate y'all for enjoying my content. If you like what I'm doing, as always, on your way out, humbly request that you hit that like button. Helps out a ton. Like to know the next time that I do go live, easiest and best way is to hit that subscribe button. That gets you those go live notifications. And yeah, got just a little bit more before we're done with the MSQ of 2.0 and have to start knocking out the crafting and the coils and what was a relic. Oh, those will be something. But yeah, almost there, almost there. I'll see you next time I see you.